So this is gonna be part 5 to what if Naruto was a full uzumaki. This gonna be clean, hold on, clean, clean. So, okay, pretty much Naruto is gonna be talking to Tsunade, and Tsunade is gonna say, are you really gonna go on a training trip with Jiraiya? So Naruto is gonna say, Karin, I'm gonna miss you. And Karin says, I miss you too, Naruto. So Naruto pretty much gonna go with Jiraiya. He gonna learn a multitude of wind, fire, earth, and water jutsu. A couple of sacred toad techniques. He gonna learn the Master Sage mode, all the usual. And different things like that. So he gonna do everything as normal. He just gonna learn a lot more jutsu and stuff. And he gonna have a couple more toad contracts for different, well, not a couple more toad contracts, but he gonna find more Wolfpack summons. He gonna find, so the first one he got was a black Wolfpack summon. He got a white Wolfpack, a gray Wolfpack summon. Yeah, he saw both of them. So he got them. And he moved all of them to the Whirlpool Village. He said y'all can be one big Wolfpack. And different things like that. So, yeah. But I don't need to talk about the stuff that happened in the Leaf. So, Sasuke gonna be trained by Kakashi. And, like, more lightning and fire jutsu and stuff like that. Sakura's still gonna be trained by Tsunade. But Anko is still gonna train, but she gonna also train Karin from time to time. When Naruto come back, Karin is gonna become a Jonin. Naruto is automatically gonna be set up to Jonin as soon as he come back. Stuff like that. But Karin is gonna be a Jonin, having her Jonin jacket and stuff. So yeah. But I had to tell you about some of the interactions. So a lot of times Sasuke will try to flirt and talk to Karin and stuff. But Karin would just tell him no. He'll be trying to force himself onto her, try to kiss her and stuff. When Naruto found out all this, Naruto gonna beat that nigga Sasuke silly. But Karin doesn't take an interest in Sasuke. Sasuke always trying to put himself on her. And then when she say no, and Sakura say, you should be glad that Sasuke-kun wants you. Even though we love Sasuke-kun, Sasuke-kun never talked to us this way. And then she said, I don't care, I have a boyfriend. And then they said, he's like hundreds of miles away. Then Karin said, so he's gonna come back to me. And then they said, don't you ever decline our Sasuke-kun again. They tried to jump her, bro. Siren was not having it. She was like, I already know how you fight, so and you know I'm stronger than you. Like, well, and I know how Tsunade fight, so what you trying to do, Sakura? Cause she was putting them hands and she was like, bro, I'm about to knock a nigga out, no cap. And then she was just like, oh yeah. So during this training, Naruto is gonna unlock his 3 Tomoe Sharingan and different things like that. Yeah, so Ino and Sakura tried to jump Karin. Karin, like, you know how the tuning exams went, it can go the same way. So Sakura tried to punch her with a chakra fist. She put a chakra chain in the way and protect herself. Then Ino tried to do the shadow snake jutsu. Karin did the same thing. And then Karin said Uzumaki clan technique, Uzumaki chain restriction. Just like that move Naruto using, he restricted both of them and he said absorb. And then they was absorbing their chakra till they almost didn't have no chakra left. And then she just let them there. They barely had enough chakra to walk. So they were just sitting there. And then she said, leave me alone, Sasuke. I don't want you. And then Sasuke, he would be getting angry. And then one day he would try to kill Karin. Yes, like he would dead try to kill Karin. So he would walk up to Naruto and Karin's house. First of all, before Naruto left the village, they got a new house. It's 1 bedroom and different things like that. Yeah, it's pretty big though. Got a big kitchen and everything. Sasuke broke in one night. He had a sword to Karin's neck, and he said, "You are gonna be my girlfriend." The only reason why she didn't die was because she had seals all over the house. that Naruto gave her to protect herself. So it'd be like a seal around the bed that kept Sasuke from touching her. So when Sasuke tried to cut her neck, the seal would reflect the sword back at Sasuke, knocking him back. Then she was gonna tell the Kage. The Kage would tell Sasuke, well, then Tsunade would say, Sasuke, what are you doing? And then Sasuke would say, I'm gonna kill her. She doesn't want to be with me. And then Tsunade would bop him on the head. She would say, don't want to be with you. Nigga, get out my face. Just because nobody want to be with you, boy, nigga, you is crazy. And then Naruto would be learning how to become a mercenary. So he would pretty much be like, oh, I need to go and take in Sasori and Deidara. And then Jiraiya would say, oh, I think they're trying to capture Gaara now. He would say, Gaara, not my friend. And he would say, you might want to get on that. Naruto would dip to the sand village. He would see Kankuro poison. He would say, Kankuro, the leaf is coming. Take this. This will hold up the pain. Then he gave him special ice with cells on it. He said, what are all these cells for? They're gonna stop the poison from spreading throughout your body. And then was slow it down anyway. And then Kankuro said, yeah, okay. When Sakura got there, she hit my boy Kankuro and everything. Naruto found Deidara and Sasori. He broke Sasori out of shell immediately. He punched it and broke it. And then Sasori said, I'm gonna kill you. Naruto said, wind style, 1,000 wind needles. And then 1,000 wind needles just pierced Sasori's whole body. Like 10 of them hitting his heart, hitting his puppet heart, killing him. Deidara said, I'm gonna kill you, Naruto. Naruto said, Deidara, explosion release. And he said, water style, water needle jutsu. And he shot 2 water needles. Well, not water needle, but he said fire needle. He shot 2 fire needles in Deidara's hand when the clay came out. And then it blew up Deidara's hands, knocking both his arms off. Naruto said, it's time to die. He pulled out his executioner blade and he cut Deidara's head off. And then Deidara said, this is my ultimate technique. He was going to blow up. Naruto said, shield seal. And then it was a giant seal to go around Deidara. And when Deidara blew up, Naruto condensed it to blow up in that small area and made it strong as possible. Even though it took like half his chakra to stop the explosion. And he said, Gar, are you okay? And then Gar said, yeah, they tried to extract Shikaku. Because Naruto got there way before the leaf. So they didn't get a chance to extract Shikaku yet. Naruto said, oh, great. Did they even extract the small, tiny, itsy-bitsy piece? He said they began it, but they couldn't even get halfway through. And then Naruto said, oh, okay. Naruto thinking of the worst. He like, dang. He like, well, you can go back to the sand now. I'm about to go back to my training. I only have about a month left till I can go back to the leaf. And then Gaara said, oh. So Naruto pretty much finished a little bit, last bit of training. By the way, he been talking to Kai. He been sending letters to Kai and Tsunade every month, so they know how his journey be going. He even got his own little journal book that Jiraiya gave him to write his journey. He thought it was trash at first, but he was like, "Wow, what if I wrote my legend in here?" And he got the money for killing Sasori and Deidara. He came back. He said, "I'm back, Leaf Village." And then everybody in Leaf said, Naruto's back. Some people stopped hating Naruto because he saved him from Gaara, but some people like, nah, he just saved him because he's a demon and everything like that. So some people say, yay, hey Naruto. And some people say, the demon's back. Lock him up. Naruto's like, it don't even matter. Some people like me. And then he would be like, where's Kairi? They would say, I think she's with Uncle training in the Force of Death. They would say, no, Uncle didn't train in the Force of Death today. She trained in Training Field 11. Training Field 38. And then he would say, oh, okay. So he will pretty much, he'll use the Flying Rising, which he learned on his journey with Jiraiya, to get to the training field. And then he would say, he would walk up behind Kareem. Kareem would say, who is this? He would say, hey, Kareem. She would accidentally hit him in the face. Because she would think he's an enemy. And then she would say, oh, sorry, Naruto. He would say, it's okay. And he would say, hey, how are you? She would say, I've just been training and stuff. He would be like, have anything went wrong or anything? She would say, no. He could tell that she lying. He would be like, what's wrong? She would say, nothing. He would say, I've been with you for a long time. I've been with you for over 3 years. I know when something's wrong. And then she would say, oh, well, it's just that Sasuke. And he said, before she said that, he said, look, I can show you my 3 Tomoe Sharingan. He pushed up his mask and he showed her. And then she said, oh, you are evolved? And he said, yes. And then now she said what she said. She said Sasuke did. And then he said, Sasuke did what? What did he do? Please tell me. It was nothing more than him just trying to flirt. She would say, yeah, it's just him trying to flirt with me and force himself on me. He would say, force himself on me. What do you mean? Well, one night I was asleep, and then he kind of came in the house and tried to kill me because I didn't want to date him. As soon as she said kill, Naruto, Mangekyo Sharingan came. It spun up, and he said he tried to what? And then she said Naruto, he couldn't do it because of the seals you gave me. He tried to. He cracking his neck. He tried to what? Let me make sure I heard you right. Stretch out my ears. You said what? Sasuke tried to kill me. He said, oh yeah, I'm about to kill that nigga. I'm about to break his neck and break his back. I'm about to knock that nigga out. No homo when I said break his back. He literally about to try to snap that nigga's spinal cord and kill him. She said, no, Naruto, it's okay. I was protected because he said, why don't y'all tell you? Why don't you? He said, and then he said, why didn't you tell me? She said, it happened about 2 months ago. And he said, oh, where's he at? He said, don't kill him. He said, I'm not. It's gonna hurt him really bad. And she said he should be training with Kakashi at Team 7 at Training Ground 7. He said okay. And then he walked to Training Ground 7. He said, what's up, Kakashi? I'm back. Sasuke said, oh, what's up, Naruto? Naruto said, don't talk to me. Sasuke said, what did I do? He said, I know what you did to Karin. And I came to, he cracked his neck, settled that debt. So I said, what do you mean? Oh, I know what happened 2 months ago on that night. So I said, what do you mean? When you tried to kill Karin because she don't want to be with you? So I said, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, she told me. So I said, that whore. And Naruto, when he heard this, he went up to Sasuke and punched him in the face. Sasuke said, what you do that for? I heard what you just said. So I said, so? Naruto said, fight me. Sasuke said, sure. Glaring his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, Naruto said, you think I care about that? Naruto glared his Mangekyo. Sasuke said, oh. When did you unlock this? Naruto said, today. Sasuke said, why? When I heard what you did to Karin. Sasuke said, nah, it's not even that serious. Naruto said, not that serious. Nigga, I'm about to kill you. And you talking about not that serious? So said, kill who? Naruto said, he bit his thumb. Oh yeah, by the way, Sasuke went to the Ryukyu cave to get his snake summoning. Naruto said, he wiped his blood a long line. He said, summoning jutsu. And then he hit his hands on all 3 of them. And then 3 different wolf packs came up behind Naruto. He said, get him. Sasuke said, he bit his thumb and he summoned his snake. And then he summoned his hawk and jumped on top of his hawk's back. Naruto said, oh, you want to play that game? Naruto said, and then he hit the ground. And his harpy eagle came out. And then he summoned his harpy eagle summon. He was chasing down Sasuke while Sasuke was on his hawk. Naruto didn't summon any toads. Naruto said, I'm gonna kill you, Sasuke. Naruto said, purple lightning! Because he been trying to find out a way to help him with his lightning affinity issues. And then he was just running up. He jumped off his harpy eagle. And he cut down at Sasuke, making a deep cut in Sasuke's little cheek on his face. On Sasuke's right side of his face. And his harpy eagle caught him again. He said, I'm gonna kill you, Sasuke. Naruto kept running. He was on his harpy eagle ready to jump while his harpy eagle flying as fast as it could, catching up to the hawk pretty easily. And then he cut at Sasuke and made another cut on his arm. And then Sasuke, some of the animal left. And Sasuke jumped to the ground. Naruto said, you can go. By this time, Naruto Wolfpack don't beat the snake down. He said, you can go leave now. They said, thank you, Naruto. Sasuke said, what are you going to do? Naruto said, gate of opening. First gate. He was punching Sasuke in the face. Sasuke said, turn him on Gekio. And he said, Amaterasu. Naruto said, thought you might do that. Toad mouth jutsu. And he circled him and Sasuke with a toad mouth. And then he said, it might hurt the toad mouth, but it won't disturb me. And then Sasuke started sticking. He couldn't move his feet. And then the toad mouth touched Sasuke's hands, and then Sasuke couldn't move his whole body. Naruto said he put him on his 100 Genjutsu. See, I'm gonna say Naruto had the 4th strongest Genjutsu after Infinite Tsukuyomi, then Katsumatu Kami, Tsukuyomi. It's gonna be called Ketsumatusami. It's gonna be basically Shisui just weaker, but it's still gonna be weaker than the Tsukuyomi, like Itachi's. And then he gonna put Sasuke, and Sasuke's gonna say, what? It's gonna be wolves just running around, just ripping Sasuke's body apart. Sasuke gonna feel all the pain. And then Naruto take the Genjutsu out. Sasuke just falls to the ground, passed out. Said, serves you right. Kakashi said, what did you do, Naruto? Put him in the 4th strongest Genjutsu after Itachi's old Genjutsu, which is now Sasuke's. But yeah, I pretty much took that. Yeah, I used the 4th strongest Genjutsu only after the Infinite Tsukuyomi, Shisui and Itachi's Genjutsu. And then he said, oh. And then Naruto walked off. Sakura and Ino saying what he did, and Sasuke jumped in front of Naruto and said, you're gonna die, Naruto. Naruto said, get out of my way. I don't like hurting females. Please move. Both of them tried to jump at Naruto. Naruto just body flickered behind them. Ino actually body flickered after Naruto. And Sakura was just running. Because Uncle told her to body flicker. And then she threw a kunai and it cut Naruto's cheek. Naruto said, I didn't want to do this. They said, do what? Naruto said, 5 elemental shuriken. And he threw 5 shuriken with all 5 chakra natures on it. And then all of his chakra. Oh yeah, Naruto actually created the Vanishing Rasengan, the Rasen Shuriken, Wind Style Rasengan. He actually created all of them. So yeah. And then the Shuriken hit Sakura and Ino. And then Naruto said, Earth Cage Jutsu. And then the Earth Cage went around both of them. And then he ran back home with Karin. And he said, it's been a long day, Karin. I'm just about to go home. And then she said, okay, Naruto. And then they went home. They cuddled in the bed. And then they went to sleep. That's going to be the end of this video. Catch you guys later. Oh, yeah, by the way, Naruto is a 10 out of 10 Cell Master. Quatus H. Kage will give you all the rest of his villagers. And it'll be another banger video. Just wait. I'm about to be posting these every time. I'm about to start posting these now, about today. So just be ready for them. Be ready. Yeah. I just playing bottle.